Okay. Here's 1206 First Street in Elgin. Lots of garbage. Lots of garbage. But on the bright side, that's the top of a safe room. So that'll be good for if a tornado comes, like could today. There's gutters, wood fence on that side too. Red brick. And right when you walk in, this is what you walk into. This home, honestly, needs more cleaning than Herschel. Herschel's actually on the back side. I'll show you out the backyard too, but this one costs less. But in my opinion, it's pretty grimy. Like, look at, and that's what a lot of the switches look like. Big open room. This carpet looks newer than Herschel's, and again, just like yesterday, in the camera, I can see it looks dark gray. In person, it's actually light gray. A little fireplace. Comes over into an eat-on counter or a dining space, or if you don't want a table, you know, you could turn this into an office space. I've seen that before. I'm not sure if you can see that it's discolored and just kind of nasty, honestly. These are just laminate counters. They are not quartz, not granite, nothing like that. Lots of cabinetry, pantry at the end. Oh, and then you circle back and there's the entry and the the living room. Can't remember if I unlocked this. Oh my gosh. There we go, sorry. Here's the garage. 2-car and the attic access up there. Because it's not in here, I would assume that the furnace and the water heater are up there. You can hear the traffic on the front road, but I don't feel like the street usually has that much traffic. It's just that school just let out, and this is kind of a back way. Traffic in Elgin can be a nightmare around school drop-off and school pickup. And so there's a main road in Elgin, and that's where the nightmare is. So people are gonna be cutting back here on First Street to try and avoid that fiasco and get an edge out on people who are waiting in line to get out. Laundry nook. And then this is the primary room. Again, the nasty switches. Things like this just bother me because it's too easy to go to the home store and get new ones for like $2. Or just scrub it clean, especially if you're trying to list your house for sale. So I always point it out because it drives me nuts. Again, kind of just grody looking windows. If I had to guess, and I can't prove it, but I feel like this could have even been tenant occupied. Like it might have been a rental. Anywho, there's double doors. So it looks like a closet. It's not, it's a bathroom. Really bad caulking job all around. Double sinks. Toilet, overhead storage. And here's the primary closet. Ooh, big spider. We're not gonna go over there. And we're gonna get out of here. Lots of space in there though. Oh, and there's a little towel nook right here. I'm just gonna shut that spider in there. And we'll head over to the other side. Again, the window's just a little grimy. Mine sometimes looks like this from my dogs, and it used to look like that when my kids were little, so that could be from toddlers or pets. We'll go this way. It's a split bedroom floor plan, so primary room's on the other side, guest room's on this side. Looks like newer carpet in here too. Paint on that one. Here's the other bathroom. It looks like someone tried in here, and I love what they were thinking, but I think it looks terrible, personally. Like, I love this dark stone. I love the idea. I think the execution was terrible. Like, if you're gonna redo this, you should redo that. And then, of course, you're gonna wanna clean it if you do all this work. And also, I probably would have taken it up to the ceiling. Otherwise, this stone's really pretty. And it's still in stores because I've looked at it myself a couple times. I haven't jumped on anything, but I have looked for these. So they are still at the store if you purchase this and wanted to take it up to the ceiling. A little bit of paint or something. And here's the other bedroom. Lots of windows in this house. Lots of great lighting. I had all the lights on when I started the video, but also there's just, with all the curtains gone, there's no blinds on the windows. Lots of good lighting coming in. A little bit of nooks here. That actually feels disgusting, just FYI. Oh, good, a filter, because I was thinking when I was turning on lights that this one looks really bad, actually. I don't know if you can see how bad it looks, but that needs changed out desperately. So again, if you're listing your house for sale, I don't know why this is here and not up there. But an inspector will probably flag that. It's an easy fix as long as it hasn't messed up the furnace at all. Let me get a view of all the ceilings for you too real quick. And the floors. This room I am torn with. I know that initially it was a patio, you know, an open patio just like on Herschel and every other house around here, but they finished it. And I kind of hate it personally. It's like when I'm walking, I mean, I'm wearing wedges, like the shoe wedges, but it's like, it feels like it's almost a floating floor, that it's like it's mushing and bouncing under where I'm walking, which makes me not have a lot of faith in it, but it is a patio, so it is an extra room. They left some of the brick open. I mean, I would caulk all of that. It must get hot in here when the sun's going because they left some of their foil. The windows are pretty rough again. Not sure if you can see all of that. And I mean, the floor's been torn up too. And my shoes are squeaking. And this right here almost looks like water intrusion. I'm not an inspector because it also could be pet. Because that looks like a pet may have chewed it up and maybe scratched that up too. Not sure. Let's step out though. And so then you just have another extended patio off. That would have been the covered patio. Now this is an extended, but there is no awning over it. You could add a pergola of some sort. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna walk over that grass because it is a little high and it is snake season. And I'm not about that life. Good size shed over there. Herschel's actually probably this one right there. I can't prove it, but it probably is. Step down on this a little bit just so you can kind of get a look at this. That's like styrofoam that was eaten off. I don't know. It's very questionable all around. This is like, well, I really don't know. That's going to have to be all on an inspector. But again, you really can't go wrong in Elgin. This one just would be a lot more work, I think, than Herschel, but this one is priced better than Herschel, so it's kind of a poison. Let me know what you think.